Entering week number 4 of the season, the North Central College football team has a 1-1 record coming off a bye week. Entering Benedetti Worley Stadium this Saturday night is Olivet College. They traveled over 200 miles from Olivet, Michigan to take on the Cardinals. Entering the game, Dominic Sulo leads the nation, averaging 18 points a game. Olivet, they've got an 0-3 record. North Central College, they're the 12th ranked team in the country. Early on, the Cardinals were looking like it. Aaron Fanthorpe pitched to Dominic Sulo. Senior tailback runs around right side for 21 yards and a first down. 2 plays later, Fanthorpe, he keeps himself up the gut. Good for 17 yards on the very next play. First and goal, Sulo. End zone, that's another touchdown. We're going to add it to his resume, 7-0, North Central College. Ensuing possession, the Comets offense not faring as well. Nick Smith with a big sack. That would lead to a punt, and Fanthorpe takes over. He finds his tight end, Jeff Grunwald. That's a 24-yard touchdown. It's 14-0 North Central College. Very next play from scrimmage, Josh McLeod comes in with a big hit. Scott Stateris, well, he finds the football. That's a turnover. Next, Fanthorpe, he turns it over to Rosberg, and Rosberg goes right up the gut, 13 yards. He smells the end zone. Touchdown, 21-0, with 5:39 left to go in the first quarter. Back to Olivet, and their quarterback, Nick McCleary, he's looking for a streaking J.W. Seekman. Finds him on the sideline, good for 41 yards. That would lead to a Graham Lockwood field goal, good from 43 yards out. Olivet's on the board, it's 21-3. Back to North Central College. Fanthorpe, he's looking for that man that scores all the touchdowns, and he finds him, good for 25 yards. Very next play, we're going back to Sulo as Fanthorpe pitches it out. That's a tough one to handle, but Dom's got his hands all over. 14 yards, good for first down. Cardinals, they're hitting that end zone in the first quarter. This pass to Hank Johnson comes up just short all the way down to the Olivet 5-yard line. Within 2 plays later, Fanthorpe, he's looking, and he keeps himself flying over the pylon. It's good for a touchdown. And with 1:50 left to go in the first quarter, we're going back to the defense. Cam Brander receives a handoff, but looks like he was handed off right to Robert Champion, who just swallows him up for a loss. -5 yards on the play. We're switching ends of the field, but on the very next play, that's Nick Kukoc. He broke right in there and blocked that punt. Stuart Charles recovers the ball on the 1-yard line. Well, you can imagine what happens next. Sulo around left side for a touchdown. His second on the day, scores 35-3, and we're just 13 seconds into the second quarter. Next Cardinal possession, Fanthorpe scrambling, finds a wide open Jack Schrader for his first catch of the season. 3 plays later, Sulo's off and running again. This time it's good for 19 yards. He's smelling the end zone, but it doesn't happen for him, just pushed out. Moments later, Fanthorpe scrambling. He's looking, but his pass is intercepted by Jared Thornton. The Cardinals were mad enough that they gave up the 3 points, so the defense, they go back to work. This time Luke Mattiota, he takes down C.J. Gregory. That's a loss of 12 yards on the sack. Sulo would add his 3rd touchdown on the game. Then Fanthorpe went back to work by finding Joe Antonacci. Good for 54 yards. Nice. 4 plays later, Fanthorpe to Grunwald, his 2nd touchdown on the game. The score is 49-3, and we're not even at halftime yet. We're going to skip through the 3rd quarter and fast forward on to the 4th quarter. Pat Malik, he takes the handoff, and what is this, like a repeat of 2 weeks ago? The senior running back takes it 65 yards to the house. Malik and the Cardinals, they win it 69-18. Up next, they're traveling to take on Milligan.
You try to contain him and make sure that you can box him in and get your linebackers to run, square up, and do those kinds of things. But he's a good back. He gives you a leg, he takes it away. I don't know what he had. He had 125 yards or something in the first half.
We were just doing everything we can. I mean, these guys came out ready to play today. They played hard. They're a good football team. We were switching it up, and we just couldn't find a way to stop that running back. He's a good kid.
I mean, we worked all week on executing really well up front on the offensive line, and we knew we had to be physical with them because they're a very scrappy team, and just worked out. The offensive line and the receivers, everyone was blocking well. They were executing, and the running backs were just making plays when we got our opportunities.
Our linebackers are just fast. They read the ball really well and flow. They flow to the ball. They're just quick. They're a good team. So we're just trying to match up and try to push ourselves, and we try to get better at playing these good teams like North Central.
We're just bringing a little more pressure off the edge than we normally do. We made a couple adjustments to bring guys from different spots. So basically, you got to give it to the line though for eating up blocks, because when they take those blocks, we're able to get free, and when we can get free, it's bad news for the quarterbacks.
North Central's tough, and I'm going to be interested to see if they get through the rest of the year without getting beat again.
And it just comes down to executing. I mean, it doesn't really matter who we play. If we execute, we know we're going to play well.